I have to say, I'm actually stunned. There was some weird teleportation going on. Toad found out the secret. Hey, Luigi. How is space?
Good morning, guys. Today we're doing a review of a once popular game known as Getting Over It. Or, the popular version was the PC version, but this is the mobile port. So, since I figured it was pretty popular, I should do a review of it compared to its original before you buy it. And I'll probably, Well, for starters, I should tell you how far I'm going to try to go. I'm going to try to get to the grayish-blue area. If I can't get there, I apologize. Oof. This tree is pretty simple. Anyway. And as for the game's controls, I unfortunately have never played the original, but I have a feeling that it is similar. Like, more than just close.
There's
But
no
I'd
feeling more
say a big
intense than
difference
starting over.
with
If you deleted your
I'll let that play.
homework the day before it was due, as I have, or if you left your wallet at home and you have to go back after spending an hour in the commute. If you won some money at the casino and then put all your winnings on red but it came up black. If you got your best shirt dry cleaned before a wedding and then immediately dropped food on it. If you won an argument with a friend and then later discovered that they just returned to their original view. Starting over is harder than starting up. If you're not ready for that, like if you've already had a bad day, then what you're about to go through might be too much. Feel free to go away and come back. I'll be here. Alright, thanks for coming with me on this trip. I'll understand if you have to take a break at any point. Just find a safe place to stop and quit the game. Don't worry, I'll save your progress, always, even your mistakes.
Anyway,
This game is a homage to a free game that came out in 2002.
He's just
titled
gonna keep
Sexy
talking,
Hiking.
so I'm gonna continue what I was
The author
saying.
of that game was Jazzor, a mysterious Czech designer who was known at
I'd
the
say
time
the
as
controls
the father
in
of
the
B
mobile
games.
version
And B games are rough
have
assemblages
more
of found
mobility.
objects. Designers slap them together very quickly
but that's
and freely,
because
and
it's
they're
finger
often too
press
rough and
versus
unfriendly to gain
mouse,
much of a following. They're built more for the
and
joy of building
which means
them
it's a lot
than as
easier
polished
to do
products.
circular flips. Oh, poop.
In a certain way,
Oof.
Sexy Hiking is the perfect embodiment of a B game. It's built almost entirely out of found and
This
recycled
game
parts.
is notoriously
And
known
it's one of the
for its
most unusual
difficulty
and
and
unfriendly
has been
games of its
played
time.
by
In it,
many
your task is
YouTubers,
simply to
so
drag yourself up a mountain with a hammer.
me
That act
reviewing
of
the mobile
climbing,
version
in the
might
digital
make me
world
seem
or
like
in
a
real
sellout,
life, has certain essential properties that give the game its
but
flavor. No amount of forward progress is
this
guaranteed.
is
Some
actually a
cliffs
game I
are too
wanted to
sheer or
review,
too slippery.
so
And the player is constantly,
mainly
unremittingly
because
in
I
danger
like
of
difficult
falling and losing
games.
everything.
I could say something stupid like,
Anyway, when you start
this is
Sexy
the
Hiking,
Dark
you're
Souls
standing next to
of
this dead
mountain
tree
climbing,
that blocks the way to the entire rest of the
but
game. It might take you
fortunately
an
mountain
hour to get
climbing
over
isn't
that tree.
exactly
A lot of people
a
never go
known
past it.
genre.
You prod and you poke at it,
That
exploring the
and
limits of your
Dark
reach
Souls
and your
isn't as
strength,
hard as
trying to
people
find a
make
way
it
up
out
and
to
over.
be.
And there's a sense of truth in
Like,
that
yes,
lack
it
of
is
compromise.
indeed more difficult than
Most
most
obstacles
games,
in video
but
game worlds are fake. You can be completely confident in
Dark
your
Souls
ability to
3
get through them
isn't
once you have the correct method
isn't
or the
quite
correct
that
equipment or
hard
just by spending enough
as
time.
the other two.
In that sense, every pixelated
Plus,
obstacle in Sexy Hiking is real.
if you can learn how to play and slowly master it, you can get through it pretty well. It kind of makes me sad that some people are intimidated by Dark Souls because of its apparently so extreme gameplay. I'd have to say this game is more frustrating than Dark Souls is. That's because I'm pretty sure that this game was made by an evil man known as Bennett Foddy. Well, I'm not pretty sure. I know for sure that it was made by Bennett Foddy, but the thing is, I think this man really wanted to put some psychological issues in the heads of people who played it. simply because his constant remarks to but your failure and gain, and the way he talks, plus the fact that he just made his games specifically to be hard.
Real punch in the gut.
He did it on purpose. I don't... Like, it's fun, so I'm not complaining, but...
Oof,
And
sorry about that.
he definitely became famous from this game. And tons of YouTubers have played it, so I'm kind of like way behind, but I'm not doing it because it's a modern game. I'm doing it because it's something on the App Store people actually want and need a review of, which I found out is something that I should do more, because Guru Mark of the Wolves is something that's been on the App Store forever, so people probably already know about it. Either that or they're just simply not interested in that type of game for its price. And same thing with Reaper, Tale of a Pale Swordsman. You all might... Well, I'm pretty sure there were a few of you that were interested in that one, at least. But the reason I made this channel in the first place was to show you all games that aren't as well known as they should be and don't get enough attention, like RPG Creator, which is... It's a very unique tool, and it works really well, despite its quirks. Ooh, balance. More luck than anything, but oh well. As for it being a lot like the original, yeah, it's pretty much a carbon copy in terms of type of controls and the layout. So if you get this version, you're not going to get something that it's more or less than the original. It's just a port to make it more accessible to players who don't have a PC. Like me. That cup is my spirit animal. Because it's lazy and doesn't want to move. Oh, I made up. Almost, anyway. This is one of very few safety zones in the game. This game doesn't take it easy on you, and that's honestly one of its more fun aspects. Because I feel like if this game was easy, no one would talk about it.
The obstacles in sexy hiking are
It wouldn't be
unyielding,
nearly as well
and that
known.
makes the game uniquely frustrating. But I'm not sure Jazzuo
The
intended to make
green
a frustrating
rock
game.
looks enticing
The
to
frustration
stand
is
on
just
to end
essential
the
to the
video,
act
so
of
I'm going to try to
climbing,
get
and
up
it's
there.
authentic to the process of building a game about.
Oof.
A funny thing happened to me as I was building this mountain.
I'm sorry about
I'd
the
have an
length,
idea for a new obstacle,
this
and
game's,
I'd build it,
like I
test
said, very challenging.
and it would usually turn
so
out to be unreasonably hard.
it's kind of hard to...
But I couldn't bring myself
Get
to
up
make
there.
it easier.
I will
It already
admit I
felt like
have
my
not beat this
inability to
game,
get past the new
but
obstacle
I have gotten
was my
higher than
fault
this.
as a player rather than as a builder. Imaginary mountains build
Who
themselves
knows,
from our
maybe
efforts
I'll
to
beat it
climb
in the future
and it's our
and
repeated attempts to reach the
update the
summit
review or
that turns those
something,
mountains
but
into something real.
as far as I know, this game is a carbon copy of the one that you've already probably watched playthroughs on if you're watching this. Ooh boy. Uh-oh.
Don't let it get to you.
Oof. Well, I almost did it correctly. I'm waving at you all if you didn't notice. If you like the video, please leave a like. I would greatly appreciate it. And sub if you want more. And ring the bell if you want to see all of my content. With that said, I just hope you guys liked it. I post videos as much as I can. I don't have an upload schedule, but I try. Later, y'all.